and welcome back to my channel. We've been going through a series about beginner crochet basics, so things you need to know to get started with crocheting. The first video I did was about just gathering your supplies. The second video was about just how to hold your hook, how to hold your yarn, how to do a slip knot and a chain. And this video is all about basic stitches. So we'll talk about single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And if you'd like to watch part 1 and part 2, I'll link them in the description below. And also I've created a playlist for all of the videos. First, we'll start with the single crochet. I'm going to use the green yarn to show this. I made a chain with 10 stitches just to get started, so you don't have to watch me do that part, but insert your hook in the loop and get your hook set up where you would like it. So with a single crochet, you're going to leave one chain and you're going to start with your second chain. So here's your first chain and you're going to start in your second chain. And with the first row, you're just going to go in this one loop right here with your hook. And you're going to yarn over and pull a loop through there. So then you'll have 2 chains on your hook. And so what you're going to do after that is you're going to loop around this yarn again and pull through both of those loops. Okay, we'll keep going. So the second stitch, you're gonna poke through here, loop around this, pull through, loop around again, and pull through 2. And you're just gonna repeat this across the whole first row. Pull through, loop, pull through both. And then the last one. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through this. It's okay if it curls. It'll flatten out as you move along. But here's one row. So with your second row, how you're going to start your second row is you're going to chain right here, chain 1, and then you're going to turn your work over. And so the second row is a little different than the first. So you see this V pattern right here? This is the top. You're going to put your hook through both parts of that V this time. So I'm trying to get everything out of the way so you can see, but right here, put loops on your hook right here. See how you have 2 loops on your hook right here? And you're going to pull this yarn right here, yarn over here, and then pull through both loops. And then you're going to pull through both loops again. So the second row and every row following, this is how it will go. Go through both loops here, yarn over, and pull through both. And then you're going to pull here. And you're going to go through both loops again, yarn over, pull through both. And then you'll just continue on for the rest of the row. This end stitch can be a little tricky. Make sure you get both loops and you pull through and you pull through both of them. And if you, at the end of each row, you could count and make sure. So I should have 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See the 9 V's? So this is 2 rows of single crochet. I'll show you one more row. So you're going to chain, flip it over, get some yarn because my ball just fell on the floor. Okay, so we're going to start with this first stitch. So you have your chain here. That does not count as a stitch. Your first stitch is right here. You're going to poke through right here and see how you have your 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through both, and then pull through both. And then you're just going to continue on. This will take some practice. You definitely will have to work on your tension. Some stitches will look loose, some look, will be tight. It's going to be a little funky. Sometimes you're accidentally going to crochet 2 stitches in one hole, and it happens. You might end up with 8 stitches. You might miss, a stitch somewhere, especially if you're not even. It takes practice. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a picture of your project, and I can look at it and see what I can figure out. But like right here, I added a stitch. So I'll have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you can see right here, there's 2 in that one. So if you do mess up, you just pull it out just like you would a chain and go back and do it again. And then you just make sure you do 1. Or if you miss 1, same thing, you can just pull it out and go back and add in your 1. Sometimes you miss stitches like a couple rows back. That's always a bummer because you have to pull out a lot, but this is what a single crochet looks like. This is 3 rows. So that was the single crochet. It's the most basic stitch. You use it on amigurumi, you use it with hats, you can use it on blankets, it can be used on almost any project. Definitely used a lot for a lot of different projects. So you will definitely need to know that stitch to crochet. I would recommend practicing it until you get used to it and just feel comfortable doing it. You will definitely be using it a lot if you continue to crochet. The next stitch is the half double crochet. All right, next we're going to do half double crochet. So we're going to start with the blue. We got my chain of 10. So with half double crochet, you have 2 chains at the end of your row. And before you start into your stitch, which is the 3rd one, you're going to yarn over. So you yarn over, and then you go into your stitch, yarn over, pull through. So you have 3 chains. And then you pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. So you yarn over, go through your next loop, pull through, and go through all 3. So yarn over, go into the next loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through the next loop, yarn over, go through all 3. And you're just going to go all the way across your row. To start your second row, you need to do 2 chains and then turn. So then you're going to go into this stitch right here, yarn over, and then you're going to go into that stitch, loop around, and go through all 3. Yarn over, row 3. We're going to chain 2, turn, and start your stitches here. There should be 8 stitches in your row since I started with 10 chains and then the chain 2 at the beginning. So let's check when we're done with this row. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So this is a half double crochet and this is a single crochet. So you can see the difference in the size. I like the half double crochet. It's probably my favorite stitch. I've been using it a lot for hats. The blanket I'm currently working on for a customer is all half double crochet. I really like it. It's not as small as a single crochet, but it's also not as wide as a double crochet, so it's kind of like that in between. I like that the stitch works up so quickly, and I feel like it can be used for a lot of different projects. And the third stitch we're going to talk about today is the double crochet, and it's a little bit wider than the half double crochet, but it still works up really quick, and it's a very simple stitch to use for your projects. We're going to skip 3 chains, and we're going to start in the 4th chain. So you're going to yarn over, 1, 2, 3, so you're starting the 4th chain. You're going to pull a loop through, and this one's a little different than the half double crochet, so you're going to pull through just 2 loops, and then you're going to yarn over again and pull through 2 loops. So yarn over, go through the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. I'm going to finish across. So you should have 7 stitches for this one because you had 3 for the chain. One, 2, 3, turn. You're going to go into this first 2 loops right here. Yarn over and pull through twice. Do one more row. So chain 1, 2, 3, turn, yarn over, go through this first stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Do the next one. Okay, we're going to count our stitches. Let's make sure we have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is that chain. The chain 3 right here does not count as a stitch. So this doesn't count as a stitch, and this one doesn't count as a stitch. So if you want to compare, here's the double, half double, and single. So if we're comparing, you can see the difference in the sizes. So this is the double crochet, the half double crochet, and the single crochet. And that's all the stitches that we're going to talk about in this video. So practice them, keep practicing, practice them. You get used to doing it, feel comfortable doing it, and then you can make all kinds of projects. So I'd love to see what you're working on. Feel free to leave a comment and, show me what you're doing. A friend had asked me to teach her to crochet and her daughter, and so that's what inspired this whole series. So I'm hoping this is helpful for other people as well. Feel free to ask questions in the comments, or if you have a project you're working on, feel free to send me a picture. I'd love to see you just working on your stitches, and so let me know. In our next video in the series, I'm going to talk about either how to do crocheting in rounds or how to read a pattern. I haven't decided yet, but that's where we're going, and if not one, the other one will be, the following video. So we'll get to all of it, but there's more videos coming in this beginner crochet series, and I hope this is helpful for you. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe and follow along for more videos. You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook. My links are in the description box below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!